Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and on today's podcast, you guys, I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the narcissist wishful thinking. The narcissist wishful thinking, I like to think of the narcissist as, a little child, a little kid, like someone who is trying to convince you that their cousins and their parents are celebrities, right? That kid in class that's lying about their whole life, and mostly no one's feeding into it. But then there's always that one person that's like, well, why would they lie? Why would they be so consistent with their lie? There's that one person that's like, okay, I'll believe you, because when I don't believe you, you get so upset that you're ready to bully me and fight me, and I don't want to be bullied. I believe you. Okay, I believe you. And they're like, well, you shouldn't have second guessed me in the first place. And they're doing it right in front of everyone, belittling you into submission. And then when they're bullying you into submission, now everyone is looking at you like, yeah, the narcissist, they put you on your, in your place. Yeah, you should have believed them. So now the flying monkeys believe whatever, delusion they have made up for themselves. This is where that wishful thinking comes from. And, now their wish has came true because everyone is being fooled into their lies. But one thing about wishful thinking with the narcissist is that, they're in that dream state and they start to believe their own lie. And, no matter how much proof you give to them, and you're like, this person you can't be related to this person. I just saw a family picture of this person. Why aren't you in it? Why aren't you invited to this special occasion? Why weren't you there? I can, you went, I can say the same thing, because I saw it on TV, so the narcissist has a very sense of a wishful thinking about themselves, to the point where you might not notice it at first, because when they're love bombing you, you're looking up to them, right? You're looking up to them. You're thinking they're this great person. They're telling you their dreams, their ambitions. They're telling you what people have stopped them from doing. So you're looking up to this person. You're like, this person, they've just had a rough start. They need help. I'll be there to help them. I'll be, we can be a power couple, I'll be anything this family member wants me to be. I'll do everything they want me to, I'll do everything they want me to do, even if I don't believe in it, just because the simple fact that I want to make this person happy. I want to make this person proud of me. But then no matter what you do, they're belittling you. They're telling you what you're incapable of. They're bringing you down. They're telling you you're not doing it perfect. They should have got someone else to do it. Someone else, their ex would have done it. Their ex would have done it even, they would have done even more, So now that's where that delusional thinking is coming from, because they're trying to make you believe that everybody is on their hands and knees trying to help them. But everyone usually knows what type of person they are, and they're not willing to do certain things for the narcissist. So now the narcissist is putting these things on you. They're telling you, hey, co-sign for me on this. Hey, do this for me, do that. They're trying to get contracts out of you. They're trying to get something out of you, after belittling you. So they belittle your plans, your dreams. And now they're focused on themselves. Now they're doing everything that they claim people were doing to them. Now they're doing it to you. People are belittling them. They're stopping them from their dream. Now that's what they're doing to you. And they're being boastful on top of that. They get with a new supply. They start changing up their act. They start changing up the way they talk, the way they laugh. They start using words they never used before. They're dressing a certain way. They're cutting their hair a certain way, doing their hair differently. Now they have a dangly earring on their ear, and they think it's cool. Now they're painting their nails. Now they're wearing feminine jewelry or feminine clothes, feminine button-up shirts and shorts, showing off their legs, showing off their muscles. All of a sudden they're taking multiple showers. They're being secretive. They're sneaking out the house. They're hiding behind bushes, talking on phones. I'm walking up the street to the store. I'm going to the store real quick, and they're using their phone. They're being sneaky. And when they're going through this wishful thinking, they're going through the wishful thinking to the point where they're so delusional that they're moving 10 steps ahead of that new supply. They're thinking, I'm going to move into this person's home. I'll help them around the house. I'll cook, fettuccine and salmon, and I'll make this person, smoothies in the morning, and everything's going to be good. If anything happens to me, they'll look out for me. They're thinking about the future, because a lot of times they break you down. They break your own future down to where you're lost and you feel like your identity is gone. So now you're trying to redefine yourself, but now you don't have a home to go to. And now the narcissist, is still delusional, and you're hanging by a thread, and this person is trying to make you feel like they're going to drift off into the sunset, and you better be prepared. You better be prepared for the no closure. You better be prepared for the discard. You better be prepared to the fact that they're slowly not going to spend time with you. They're not focused on you. And the wishful thinking will make them start to talk to you, talk down on you like you're nothing, right? Yet when you see what type of person the narcissist is, and you see how boastful they were, the mean things they said to you when they decided not to give you closure and walk away, you'll see that a lot of times they'll return because things didn't work out, and they'll say little comments, or they'll tell you, I wasn't with anyone, I was just going through a lot, or they'll blame it on other people around them. So this person's so delusional in their wishful thinking. They're moving ahead so quickly. They're assessing the situation, and then when things go wrong, they're reassessing the situation, and now they're blaming other people for their wishful thinking, right? And once you realize that pattern, you don't view the narcissist the way you viewed them in the beginning, where you thought this person was this great, ambitious person, because you're like, this person's full of crap. Everything is about getting the easy way out with them. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to build. They don't want to be happy. They don't want it. Doesn't my version of happiness is not their version of happiness. They're not who I thought they were. They lied. They told me when they discarded me that they lied. So, they're making it seem like you were the one doing with the wishful thinking. You were the one that was looking at them a certain way and expecting certain things when that's not what they were willing to give you. And you're like, hey, but that's what you said. And the narcissist is like, well, that's what I said, and I don't mean it anymore. And that's how I felt at that moment. At that moment, I was interested. I was interested in you. I did want to do these things, but I don't feel like that no more. They don't feel like that anymore because you don't view them according to the pedestal of their wishful thinking that they put themselves in. And once you start to mature, because the narcissist is like a child, and when you meet them, a lot of times you have to put your childish ways behind. You don't even realize certain things that you do that might be childish, right? So when you start to mature more, you realize you don't really have nothing in common with this person. You start to idolize other people, other men. You'll start idolizing your boss or people that are in high places. You'll start idolizing them, and the narcissist can tell because they idolize people that are superior to them. But now they're in a competition with you because they're like, oh, okay, what someone who isn't someone with wishful thinking, someone who is really about it. Now you know the difference. Now you know the difference between real and fake, even though the narcissist wants to continuously throw this wishful thinking to make you believe that they're a real person. They think that they're cut from a different cloth, that there's no one like them, although we can all sit here and agree that we all went through the same thing. So obviously you're not cut from a different cloth, narcissist, right? So once you figure that out, now they're in a competition with you. They admire the people that you admire. Those are the only people they will respect. Those are the people they're trying to get to. And once they see that, you will see the jealousy brew inside of them. You will see that they will say things to you like, you need to respect me the way you respect your boss. Are you sleeping with your boss? Now they're accusing you of doing things because that's something that they would do. They would flirt with their boss. They would do these things to keep their job. So they're, thinking that you're doing the same. And a lot of times when you do think to yourself, I can do better, the narcissist knows that you're thinking that. So this is where their anger grows for you. But at the same time, they're making you a lobster dinner or they're a crab boil. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm so happy. I'm glad I have a partner that I can sit here and do things with. And the whole time you're dealing with someone who is wishing death on you, wishing bad on you. This person is filled with wishful thinking. And now all the wishful thinking, all the good things, the good deeds, everything you thought about them has turned into wishing death on you. So it was wishful thinking because they wanted to portray to be something that they're not. And now that they can't fool you into thinking that, they have to fool you into thinking that they are who they said they are through someone else by fooling that person and making you feel like, hey, see, they believe me. They believe that my family and friends are celebrities. So there's something wrong with you. Now there's something wrong with you. And here they go again, trying to discard you again and start the process all over again. And now the wishful thinking has came back and they feel like, hey, I'm going to beat you to the punch. So it's not even about the new supply. It becomes a competition between you and them. And the new supply, that's just a bonus for them because it gives them something to do, something to talk about. So, you guys, when you're dealing with these type of people with wishful thinking, when they're comparing themselves to celebrities, they're comparing themselves, they're saying that certain people that don't even know them are copying them, other people are trying to be like them, they're going based off of that low frequency because they have the same low frequency. And this is why, that person might not even be who the narcissist thinks that they are, but they are attracted by that energy. So you'll see a lot of times that they'll have a lot of wishful thinking. They'll take a picture with someone and they'll tell you that person likes me. That person, they really want to be my friend, So, I hope that this message on the narcissist and wishful thinking, you guys, was helpful for your healing, for your understanding. And if you guys want to book a session with me, do not forget to give me 24 hours to respond to you guys. I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace. Do not forget to subscribe, you guys, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.